Shalom, shalom. Salakia family, while I continue to get set up. I got my smaller tripod up with me today. I don't know what I was thinking. But before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises that's due to the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Yahweh Kadash. Hey, next up, honor to the elder bishops, elder apostles, and the men on down at GMS that do well. Shalom to you, beloved Akim, and shalom to you, few sincere sisters. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I got a lot of precepts today, so it will be a part 2, a second installment to this lesson today. But without further ado, let me go ahead and get right into the scriptures because I got a lot. So we're just gonna go into the sorrow, the indignation, and the vexation that we feel here in Babylon the Great, especially when you got this truth. Okay, Salakia. Get the angle right. All right. So yeah, Salakia, let me grab it. The vexation that we feel while we got this truth, okay? Because listen, this truth is about, man, indignation. Bearing the indignation of the Lord, bearing the cross of Yahweh Shai, okay? And having that patience while we wait on him and still continue to suffer within this captivity, all right? So we go into it, and I don't want this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect, all right? So let me just dive right on in. That's what we're gonna do. Salaki. All right, we're gonna jump right in there. We're gonna get right in there. The book of Ecclesiastes 1:18, and it reads, "For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow." So the more knowledge and wisdom and understanding the Heavenly Father bless you with, man, it's gonna be some sorrow that come with that. It's gonna be some pain that come with that. It's gonna be some indignation that come with that. It's gonna be some vexation that come with that. Because ultimately, we have to bear the indignation of the Lord. Okay, because when the Lord pulled that cover back from over your eyes, you understand all things. You understand why we're in the position that we're in. You understand why we gotta suffer the things that we have to suffer while we wait for the Messiah to return, okay? Let me jump right in there. But we suffer so much because our own people always come up against us, okay? They always mocking at us, scoffing at us, and making fun of their own heritage. And yeah, we have to. So not only that, we have to worry about the mockers and the scoffers, which the Lord said that'll be like that. But we have to live amongst our people that's in the docile state of mind. They're in a docile state of mind. They're blinded. They're zombies, and they're wicked, man. All right. So, let me get that. All right. So this is the state of Israel, man. Okay. And this is the book of Isaiah 1:4, and it reads, "A sinful nation of people, laden with iniquity." What's laden? You know how laden is like when you submerge to something. Okay. With iniquity. What's iniquity? Iniquity is sin upon sin, okay? A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel on to anger. They are gone away backward. And that's our people in a nutshell, man. They have gone away backwards. Jake is destroyed, okay? Eve is completely through. And our people has gone away backwards, man. This is why this is the vexation that we feel. Okay, because even when you give them the truth, they can't digest it, man. They can't digest this truth, okay? They want to continue to stand 10 toes down for Esau, Edom, all right? And let me go here. And it's vexing, okay? And there's sorrow that come with that. It's sorrow that come with that. If you just look at the history of our people, that's sorrowful within itself, okay? Because, listen, this whole country was built off of the backs, blood, sweat, and tears of our people, okay? They got slaughtered over here. We continue to get slaughtered over here, day in and day out. They continue to butcher us, okay? Come up with unrighteous decrees, take crafty counsel, take crafty counsel to continue to just, whoop our asses, man. Let me get this. It's Salakia. All right, this is Jeremiah 4:22, and it reads, "For my people is foolish." Who is the Lord's people? You Israelites. The so-called Black Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics. "They have not known me. They are sottish children," meaning stupid. Okay? Majority of our people are straight stupid. "They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge." Okay, so yeah, our people is good at doing evil shit, man. They're good at doing all the wickedness. They're good at it, okay? These YNs out here, they run around. I bet you they could tell you the best way to rob a store. I bet you they can tell you the best way to rob another person, the best way to run up on somebody and gun them down, okay? But when it comes to some righteous shit, they don't know how to do none of that, okay? Eve can tell you how to finesse all the men. Eve can tell you how to finagle a man out of his money, and she can tell you how to, get all the men to simp after her, and all that other madness that they do, okay? That's just some examples out of hundreds, but they are wise to do evil, man. They're good at it, okay? And they don't know shit about righteousness. Now, let me go here. Let me go here. Salaki. All right? That's vexation within itself, okay? Because even when you showcase them when you show them the right way how to do it, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. You try to talk properly, if you try to correct our people, you consider anti-black, okay? See, a lot of our people in that black spirit, they don't want to come back to Yahweh Shem Shai. They don't want to come back to their heritage. They don't want to come back and shut up and listen and take in this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They don't have it in them to do it, man. Now, it's the book of Ecclesiastes 7:7, and it reads, "Surely oppression make a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart." So, being in Babylon the Great, listen, we know we are oppressed here. So, any man with a good head on his shoulders will be upset being in this place. Now, we don't walk around being mad. We find ways to make the best of any situation. That's one of the beautiful things the Lord has put on our spirit, okay? We know how to find peace and find joy even within our captivity, okay? But still, overall, at the end of the day, oppression make a wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. And the gift that Esau Edom has been giving our people has destroyed their hearts, man, because he hit them with so many benefits, so many just teats, goodies, especially Eve, that it destroyed their minds, man. It completely destroyed Jake, man. All right? And it destroyed them to the point where that if you take it away from them, they're gonna crash the hell out. And we've been seeing that. Hence, the government shutdown. Hence, him cutting off the SNAP EBT benefits. What the hell did they do? They crashed the hell out They crashed the hell out and was raiding stores, okay, and robbing shit and just tearing shit up, okay, running them up, kicking up dust, all right? Let me go here. Salaki. This is the book of Ephesians 4:26, and it reads, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." So yeah, we be angry, man. Oppression make a wise man mad. And if you see Israelites, if you see beloved Akims and brothers that's angry, listen, we can be angry. Being angry is a perfectly normal emotion, okay? But we can't go off though. We can be angry, but we are not to go off, and we don't go off. We be mad about shit. We be angry about shit because, again, oppression make a wise man mad. Okay, the Israelite man is the most oppressed man on the face of the planet. The Judite man okay, is oppressed at every angle. We are pressed down in every angle of life, man. Okay, literally. Now, let me go here. I don't want to over-expound. Let me go here and get this. Now, we know ultimately a lot of our people is wicked because they've been blinded. Okay, the Heavenly Father blinded them. Okay, so we can tell them, we can tell our people, men and women, okay, this truth, and they won't be able to digest it. Even though it's making all the perfect logical sense in the world, they still won't be able to get it. Why? Because it's a divine blockage. And that leads me to the book of Romans. This is Romans 11:7, and it reads, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded." Okay, so the Lord blinded them. Why? Because the Lord don't want all the Israelites on this go round. Okay, now we know eventually all Israel will be saved, but not here in Babylon the Great, not on this go round. Okay, but and we know that, but it's still vexing and it's sorrowful to see our people at a downtrodden state, and to see our people in a state of mental and spiritual slumber, man. Our people is destroyed. Now, let me get this. Let me get this. All right, this is the book of Romans 1:28, and it reads, "And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind, to do those things which are not convenient." So majority of our people is absolutely reprobated, man. They reprobate minds, they bugged out, they wicked as shit, okay? They just involved in all kinds of buffoonery, all kinds of wickedness, all kinds of just madness, man, madness. And to see that is absolutely vexing, all right? And it's just, and the reason why the Lord did that is because they don't want to hearken onto the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Heavenly Father, okay? So the Lord gave them over to all their wicked ass, lustful desires. He gave them over to it, okay? He gave them over to it and basically pretty much marked them to get their ass judged, destroyed, and just took it off the earth, all right? Now let me get this. Let me get this. So that's sorrowful, man. That's vexing to see it. Okay? Now this goes for the wicked ass Israelites. That's out now. I gotta get on those false prophets too, man. I gotta get on these false prophets because we got some Israelite camps that's been going off, and we already know that they're wicked as shit. So we got and the spirit has been heavy on the beloved apostles and the beloved Achaim, okay, and the men on down to rebuking these falsified, fake ass, wicked ass Israelite camps, all right? And now I'm gonna bring this out, and this is even applicable. It's applicable not just to them, but it's also applicable to the wacky tackies, okay? And everybody that's coming up against the man of the Lord, all right? This is the book of Romans 11:9, and it reads, "And David saith, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them." Okay, so this is when David said, let their table be a snare and a stumbling block and a trap. Okay, they're not going to get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. What's the table? The table is the scriptures, man. They're not going to be able to digest the truth. It'll be a snare and a stumbling block onto them, and they'll get that. Okay, and they'll bring that out, deceiving many, deceiving the masses, deceiving the sheep, man. And ultimately, if you don't use your discernment, the Lord is going to allow these people, okay, to overtake you, man. Period. Now, let me go ahead and get this. You know what? I'm gonna shut this portion of it down for the sake of time. So until the next one, I say, shalom, shalom.